plus x squared plus x minus 10 all over 10x raised to the power of 2 equals 1 over 10, then the goal is to find all possible values of x that satisfies this equation. Now, pause this video right now and see if you can answer this question, because I will show you the solution in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this looks scary, but this question is very simple. So the goal is, given this equation, the goal is to find all possible values of x that satisfies this equation. Now, one thing to notice is the similarity of these two expressions, because take note, when we rearrange some terms a little bit, you can see that we have here same term, x squared minus 10, and they are all both divided by 10x. So using the concept of similar fraction, we can rewrite this as follows. And then take note, we have here x over x. This is just 1. This is also equal to 1. Now, from here, we have two terms that is the same thing. So why not? Let's replace this with another variable, and let's call this as t. So let t be equal to x squared minus 10 over 10x. So our equation now becomes t minus 1 over 10 raised to the power of 2 plus t plus 1 over 10 raised to the power of 2 equals 1 over 10. So this is now very simple. So let's focus on this and expand t minus 1 over 10 squared and t plus 1 over 10 squared. So t squared minus 1 over 5t plus 1 over 100 plus t squared plus 1 over 5t plus 1 over 100. Now, combining like terms, this will give us 2t. We eliminate negative 5t and positive 1 over 5t. And then 1 over 100 plus 1 over 100 is 2 over 100. Now, 2 over 100 simply equivalent to 1 over 50. Now, let's combine these two fractions. So 1 over 10 is the same thing as 5 over 50. Now, subtract 1 over 50 on both sides. So the right-hand side is just 4 over 50. Now, let's focus on this result. Next, what we're going to do is to simplify 4 over 50. So this is just 2 over 25. Now, divide both sides by 2. We have t squared equals 1 over 25. Get the square root on both sides. We have two possible values here. So we have positive or negative 1 over 5. And this is the value of t. But we don't care to the value of t. We care to the value of x. Now, we know t is equivalent to x squared minus 10 over 10x. So we can set this expression be equal to positive or negative 1 over 5. So we found two equations consisting of x. So we have equals 1 over 5, and the other one is equivalent to negative 1 over 5. Now, let's simplify first. Let's multiply both sides by 5. And then multiply both sides by 2x. And then equate this to 0. So we have two quadratic equations. X squared minus 2x minus 10 equals 0. And x squared plus 2x minus 10 equals 0. Now, let's focus on these two quadratic equations. And now, finally, let's solve for the value of x. Let's solve first this equation, x squared minus 2x minus 10 equals 0. So, using the quadratic formula, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, this a here is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. So, let's replace a with 1. Now, this b is the coefficient of x, which is negative 2. And c is the constant term, which is negative 10. Now, let's simplify. Negative of negative 2 is positive 2. Negative 2 squared is simply equal to positive 4. This negative 4 times negative 10 is positive 40. 4 plus 40 is 44. 44 is 4 times 11. And square root of 4 is 2. So we have 2 times square root of 11. Now divide this by 2. So we have positive 1 plus or minus square root of 11. So this is the value of x in this first quadratic equation. Now, if we use again the quadratic formula for the second equation, we get x equals negative 1 plus or minus square root of 11. And this is the value of x that satisfies this equation. Of course, we can combine this two. So we can rewrite these two as x equals positive or negative 1 plus or minus square root of 11. So we found 4 possible values of x. So the first one is they are both positive. The second one, they are both negative. The third one, we have positive and negative. And the fourth one is we have negative and positive. Therefore, given this equation, and we get the values of x as positive or negative 1 plus or minus square root of 11. And as always, we are done.